to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Like stars that shine in darkness goes so bright. You once told me I'd have to dim my light. My mystic being held by gravity. I almost let you hold me back from everything. Oh, me and my shadow learn to let go. Oh, burning my fears now, stealing the power. Keep falling, falling, I won't keep falling, falling. But I was gone, hanging on the edge, but now I come back like a goddess, like a
I guess you guys will hear me better if I actually turn my microphone on. So, like I was about to say, okay, so here we are. I decided to do a little different of a switch. As far as, normally I have myself surrounded in the green screen. I decided to this time just go ahead and play it naked. And you'll wonder why this is always rated TVMA. Anyway. So, made some updates to the vehicle last time we all saw it. Went ahead and added in some red flags and started adding in some lights and upgraded the grille. Added in some mirrors on the hood and got ourselves a new sun deflector, which we will see in one moment. There we go. So, it does really work well to keep the sun out of your face when you are driving into that damn star. So today we are doing something a little different. We are departing Hobbs, New Mexico, and our destination is a little bit to the north of us right now. It's going to be to Clovis, New Mexico, and where we will go ahead and pick up our trailer. Hey Zach, see you over there on Twitch. Zach, of course, our latest addition to our Code 1 administrative group, and also my moderator on at least YouTube and Twitch. My memory isn't what it used to be, so he could be moderator on a lot more, or I mean to put him on a lot more, and I just haven't. Anyway, so as y'all can see, is we've got ATS working again here for the American Trucker Series. From what I was able to see, what I believe the issue was, at least in this version, was it was having an issue because I was trying to get everything filmed in 1080. Apparently, America Trucker, the only thing I could figure out is America Trucker was having issues with being displayed in 1080 resolution, which I gotta turn, you motherless whore. Jesus Christ, these guys give you about as much chance as anyone in real life. Okay, so yeah, so I think it has something to do with the resolution. That is at least what my guess is, and the reason that will still remain a valid guess at this point is because as soon as I put her down into 1280 by 720 to get everything into 720 resolution, she came right back. So I'm just happy enough to actually start playing again. I can't tell you when you can't play something. Here we go. Okay, yep. I gotta be that asshole. I'm talking and not watching my GPS, and well, that's the issue. So, want to thank everyone who's been able to join in so far today. Obviously, as I said, Zach and everyone else. We are, as always, broadcasting to all of our networks. We are YouTube, Twitch, and let's see, where the hell are we? YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and Smashcast. And now that I say that, I have one chat that I'm not seeing, so I'm going to do something very... Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to pause it and then do this. So I'm going to cheat. Nope, I wasn't planning on that happening. There we go. There we go. That'll work. For some reason it didn't switch me over to editor automatically like it normally does in the Streamlabs OBS that I'm using. So let's see here. So we got okay, that's old. Okay. One of the things I like about the Streamlabs OBS is the fact that it actually does enable me to a lot of times what was happening is someone would follow or subscribe and I wouldn't be seeing it right away. Streamlabs OBS actually allows me to see that information in real time. So that's one thing I definitely do like about it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Well, at least I didn't hit the sign. There we go. Oh, well, like I said, at least I didn't hit the sign. That's all that's important, because those signs will fuck you up. But yes, it lets me see the, actually lets me see the list of people who follow, subscribe, so on and so forth. For the most part, it's about 60 to 70% effective. So it's, I'm not missing anybody. And yes, absolutely there, Zach, I just saw that you typed in you will be getting ATS soon. Can't wait, and then we can team up. So, hope everyone's weekend is going well here today. I'm gonna see if I can around this guy. It's not too often I'm driving without a trailer, so I'm actually able to do like I just gotta have this cruise control on, because when I don't have the trailer, this thing will do like a holy fuck. What the hell did I just see? Am I playing ATS or GTA? But yeah, I gotta have the cruise control on, because when I don't have a trailer, this engine will fly down the highway. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I'm glad to know in ATS they make good real-world decisions. My God, is he insinuating that real-world drivers are that bad? Yes, I am. Actually, I'm gonna go get gas. Late decision on that, but the vehicle I'm gonna be towing, I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to try to navigate around the fuel pumps after I've got the trailer. So I don't want to navigate around the fuel pumps unless I want to pull a read. And in order to know what I'm talking about there, you're going to have to go ahead and watch one of our Community Edition episodes in which we actually tell you what a read maneuver is. I will say, we never have to wonder if our Code 1 member read goes 1041. All we have to do is hear the explosion followed by the oh shit, and then the 1022 that usually comes across the radio. So, well, as I was saying, hope everyone's start of the weekend is going well. And we, of course, are on a Easter weekend, so Jesus Christ. Not only did you cut me off, unbelievable. If I didn't go in the opposite lane just then, these guys are just fan-bloody-tastic. Anyway, so like I was saying, these drivers I'm going up against are just making me have to swear, and I don't want to have to damn swear on a goddamn holy weekend. Oh shit. Anyway, so we are on an Easter weekend, and or Passover, or whatever you celebrate. Happy weekend. You know, there was a time I always tried to be political. Well, no, I'll take that back. There was a time I never gave two shits about being politically correct. And then, in the interest and in the spirit of being nice, I tried to start becoming some kind of politically correct. And then all of a sudden, people wanted me to start calling that cover in the middle of the street a person hole cover, and I just thought they went too far after that, so I went back. I regressed. But no, like I always say, usually around Christmas time you get the you get to do the you get to do the retail workers stutter. And what do I mean by that? Because as anyone who's been in retail, either as a cashier or other member of customer service for longer than 30 seconds during a holiday weekend, there is an immediate stutter you do whenever it's a holiday weekend, because your initial thing that you want to say to that person is happy then whatever holiday it is. The problem with this is the fact that some of us choose to be affiliated with this religious group, and others this religious group, and still yet more of the same. And depending on what religious group you were affiliated with, matters what you're going to call the holiday. So the politically correct of what to call what to say politically correct wise is happy holidays. But for that split second, no matter how long you've been in retail, everyone wants to say Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, okay? But for that split second, that's what you want to say. And even myself, I still say happy holidays because I've spent so many years in retail, I am damaged. Yeah, but that's about as close as anything I will get to say anything about religion. As people have come, certainly have come to know, religion and politics, two things I do not speak about on the channel. We are not here to talk about that shit. We are here to talk about nothing. We're here to sit back, have some fun, and exchange a few stories. Driver Anna K, Jesus, 3550. She is one of her, and the other one there works out of my because most of you remember I now have an office in Phoenix. I now have an office in Vegas, well, near Vegas, and I have two women one out of each office that are just my best truckers. So, those two are just like, they're owning this thing as far as these deliveries. So, where we're off to right now is we are off to Clovis. And we got about, well, we got 105 miles, if you want to believe the, if you want to believe that route advisor. Let's see, toggle that. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. So I don't need that because I got the, hey, Trevor Life, glad you can make the stream here today, bud. Turned off my route advisor. I really don't need that since I got the in-dash GPS, you know. But glad you could join us here from YouTube on the start to your holiday weekend. The good news is also I have GTA working as well. Was able to fix both of the SOBs last night. So much to the demise and the saddened debacle of Rockstar and GTA, that I will not be forced into upgrading to 1365 anytime soon. So we are on our way to, like I said, Clovis. We are picking up a trailer, and I can't remember. I think it said we have about 100 miles to go. That's game miles, where 1 game mile equals 20. So we got about, what, 5 game miles. The only thing about not having that route advisor up is I just noticed my speedometer doesn't really, it works, but it doesn't tell me how fast I'm going. So I think I might have to bring back the advisor here because I can't see how fast I'm going. And for me, without a trailer, that could be a bad thing. It was late. I was just happy to be back in this thing last night. And I actually had this truck without a trailer. I had this truck up to 96 miles per hour. I was carrying a very light load of hauling doubles for FedEx. I was just carrying some very light furniture, and this thing was going over 80. I mean, so the engine is immense. So, did a good job on my engine upgrades, and we are up to level 19, so we are a entrepreneur. No traffic here today, very light coming to Hobbs to Clovis. So, anyone have any plans over Easter or holiday weekend? Personally, myself, no. So it's actually going to be one of the first Easters where I don't have to actually do any travel. So I'm going to be very ecstatic about that. I get to keep my at least for April, keep my ass home. I don't know what the hell he was doing. I thought I didn't even look in front of him. I thought the traffic was bad, so I was going to take time to, you know, itch my eye. There we go. Oh, sneaky son of a bitch. That's a page out of my book in LSPDFR back there. Wow. Hiding right there in that alleyway. And honestly, if this red car wasn't in my way, he probably would have gotten me. Just saying. Okay, got the red car out of the way. Now I guess we're back up to green flag racing. Okay, so if anyone's first time here with us today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a minute of the action. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays with Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix LivePD edition. And then we upload new episodes on Thursdays at 12 noon Central Time. LivePD kicks off 1 p.m. Central on those days. Then we're going to come up with American Trucker Series at on the weekends. So don't know if we'll be able to do it today and tomorrow, but at least we're going to get one of those days. And that's why they don't say text and drive, because every time I look over, I take my eyes off the road, and you can know. And then we are trying to set up between myself and between myself and JC Allen, we're trying to set up a community patrol today, and hopefully that sets up normal kickoff times for those community patrols on the weekends for CHP Officer 20 community are at 1 p.m. Central Time. As of now, we only have at least 2, maybe 3 people. So we're trying to see if we can't get a bigger commitment for that. And with any luck, we'll have a community patrol here today too. Okay, I'm going to have to get a right-hand turn off here at the next intersection. I should be able to get around this truck over here, but no promises on that one. Okay, thank you for turning. Holy shit. Three wide racing? What's that? The Redneck Games? Okay, we're right here to pick up our... Nope. Right there to pick up our trailer? I'm glad I don't have the wimp truck I had before, because I think I've actually picked up in this yard before, but I had a that was back in the infancy of this vehicle, and I didn't really have that strong of a truck to actually that I should have been pulling when I was pulling. Oh wait, I've only been doing the oh, I gotta actually... you son of a bitch. Yeah, I gotta go all the way back. Not all the way, just all the way back to the old... So I forgot, when you do just the freight you're doing the freight contracts, like I was doing, it doesn't lock in your trailer. So, I forgot that. I mean, the external contracts are nice because they get you a lot of money quick. The only thing is you have to, the only problem is you have to travel for the vehicle. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you gotta travel for the vehicle, but like I said, you make a shitload more money. There's the digger we're grabbing. Can't really line up this son of a bitch too well, can I? Oops. Okay, go ahead and get out and attach that son of a bitch. Okay, I'm going to be glad I got those red flags on the front. Okay, so we are going to, where the hell are we taking this thing again? Santa Cruz. Okay. Look at that. Don't even need the retarder on. Okay, let's go ahead and... perfect. I do need something because it's hard to tell what your speed is with the... with just the speedometer. I'm pretty sure my mind set speedometer, but I'm pretty sure that's not what my mouth said just a moment ago. Not sure exactly what connection my mind, my brain, and my mouth are making today. I'm pretty sure it's going to Pittsburgh, though. Okay, so on our way to... Where the fuck did I say we were going? Santa Cruz? Okay, yeah. So we got a mile, 1,200 and almost 1,300 mile trip. But the good news on this is a job that pays about, I believe it was 70 just to go across. So we just got fuel. We also updated our got a larger fuel capacity, so we should hopefully not have to stop quite as much. Got to work at readjusting the levels, because I actually, in order to try to get this game to work when I wasn't quite sure what was going on, I reinstalled this game a ton, and so the settings are not where I really want them right now, but I gotta see about before I go to switch the settings. I gotta make I gotta make sure that because every time I've tried to adjust them so far in game, as soon as I adjust them, I think it really is the screen resolution. I think it's trying to adjust to a resolution that the game just doesn't want to handle. So, and so it's cutting it out. Hey, there's a guy doing what I'm doing. Hey. Okay. We're on our way with the speed of smell. One of the things we will do. One of the things I do like too is the fact that I have the non-copyrighted music in there still, which is nice because this way I don't have to, we have some background ambiance going on, and yeah, we have some background ambiance going, and this way it kind of helps the 1,200-mile journey, because I don't care what your aspect ratio is, 1 mile to every 20 or whatever, and that's great. But on a stream like this, if you can't have something going on in the background, well, you know. So, as always, anyone wanting to join in, as I mentioned earlier, if you wanted to join in with our CHP Officer 20 fivem community, really simple to do. All you got to do is go to chpofficer20.info. Once you're there, all you got to do is click that second button. That'll have you join the barracks, which is our Discord server. Holy fuck. Not used to the powerful engine yet. I was just doing 85 miles per hour around a turn. Good thing is, no cops. That couldn't have happened better with better timing. Anyway, all you gotta do is join up with our Discord server. The first room you'll go to is the room with the application in it. Click that top link. The app takes about two minutes to fill out. We are hiring top-down for CHP sheriffs, local and town PD, and of course civilians. There's numerous jobs and full economy for you to take advantage of. Also, fire and paramedic are real things. So, many different options, many different available ideas for role plays, and full functioning MPT CAD, just to name a few. So, only takes a couple minutes. Once you after you fill out the application, go into the water cooler, tell a member of code 1, you filled out the application, and then from there, we'll process your application, get you interviewed, get you out there for some training. If you're to do that right now, we still have a little bit of time where we can actually get you interviewed, and theoretically get you out there today for some training. But anyway, so get your process, get your interview, get your training, get you out there. And other than that, it also keeps you into the know, so you'll never miss anything as far as the LivePD episodes or the ATS series that is coming back to the channel, along with some other stuff that I won't divulge at this time. And because there's a lot of things I don't, they're like surprises. Like, for instance, sometimes I'll decide to live stream and it won't be scheduled. It'll be a scheduled off day or whatever. And the only way you'll know that I'm going live is either you have subscribed to us on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, or Smashcast, or you are a part of our Discord server. So, that Discord server is very essential for a lot of different reasons. So, we will, got about, almost coming up to 100 miles off the trip now. Oh, mother son of a... I completely forgot to go in and check those settings, Dan. I completely forgot to go into YouTube. That one's on me. Yeah, I completely forgot to go to YouTube. In my defense, though, it is about the time ATS and LSPDFR started screwing up. But no, I will definitely do that right after today's stream. Because I don't understand why you're not able to. You are obviously on the list of moderators, and that is a moderator ability. So. I had to pick the only road in all of New Mexico that's... Holy shit, Maja! There is the other... She is out of my Vegas office, and she just knocks down these huge purses. So... can't wait to the highway, because that way I can get away from this guy who's only doing 40, he's literally sticking it right to the speed limit. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. And, okay, he's going left. Thank God. Okay. I have this trailer is going to swing a little bit more up front, so just want to make sure it's not going to take out any signs as I go around, you know. For anyone familiar with the Cops in the Matrix series, here's the intro theme. So, anyone just joining in, we are hauling a digger that is going from, Chivas, I think it's Chivas, or wherever the hell I picked it up in New Mexico, and we're going over to Santa Rosa, or Santa something, I don't know, it's one of those Santa places in California. They only have 20 ton of them. So, hope New Mexico put adequate lighting on this road. Not going to get up on him because he's going to be turning wide. Okay, so apparently New Mexico wanted to give us the added challenge here. No light, and it's only a stop sign for me. Yeah, so they only wanted to give us a, hold on 1 second. Okay. It's hard because, there we go. Okay, so we got one more. Okay, we're going to be late, but that's okay. We can definitely swing that. And, okay, I'm here.
Me too, but I have to put the mic on pause for a second.
Okay, but yeah, so so New Mexico wanted to have fun with us there because apparently they only wanted me to have to try to take a left-hand turn with 2 lanes of traffic coming. So yeah, so you know. But at least this way we're now on the highway, so we're going to be able to make some really good time to California. Well, we'll be able to make some really good time to California until we hit California and our speed limit drops to 55. But we are on the we're on the east coast most side of New Mexico. That's where we started from today. And some of the exciting things with the CHP Officer 20 going on is we are very close to making affiliate status with Twitch. So I want to thank all of you up to this point who've been here and helping me get there. It's really appreciated, and thank you so much. Let's go ahead, dig down deep, and get to where we need to be to make sure we can lock down that affiliate status ship. I don't even know if that's a word, but it is now, isn't it? Of course, then there's Mixer. I want to personally thank everyone over at Mixer. There it is. At Mixer. Thank you. That's just been an explosive area of growth since last year, and the level of support from Mixer has been fantastic. So thank you so much there as well.
What's affiliate status?
Just a few more abilities and rights, and you know, just a better standing. And then eventually you can go all the way up to partner, and also gives your viewers bit more things they can do in stream as well. So the first step is affiliate, then partner. So those are my 2 areas I'm looking at, but we'll take affiliate first. The partner ones aren't actually that bad as far as the goals you have to meet, but and that's one thing I will say Twitch is definitely doing right. They don't have their goals unrealistic, especially for new or young channels. Whereas that's the one thing I could say YouTube has kind of screwed up on, and that's because of everything, the bullshit they went through with their advertisers, and they went through that whole, if it's not family friendly, your videos will get demonetized, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now they've made it so that before you can even be considered for affiliate or partner status, you have to have 10,000 views. Now, this number doesn't seem like a whole hell of a lot, and really, when you look at it, it only takes you, even on a moderate level of success, it should take you no more than 12 to 16 months to do. But when you're starting out and you're looking, and some of the young YouTubers I've seen who either just started today or last month, and they got and they're only averaging five views per video. The idea of telling this person they got to get 10,000 views before they can even start making any money on it is far-fetched. It's almost like shooting yourself in the proverbial foot there, YouTube. But like I said, when you're looking back at it, when you finally hit that 10,000, yeah, you do say, well, it shouldn't be more than 12 to 16 months. But
I don't mean to interrupt, but I would look into Discord, because right now every sentence you say skips. So right now it's
now the funny thing is, if you were forcing your voice just to do that, I was actually hearing you like you were underwater.
I did that with my handle for my phone.
I know, but I know, but you wouldn't have needed it to do that because your mic was kind of cutting out. Cellular Goat 854, thank you for being with the CHP Officer 20 family, and thank you for hosting me on Mixer. Okay, so we are going 81 miles per hour with a digger on the back of this thing that used to kill my vehicle in order for me to tow it. Now I'm actually able to make real world speed. So, of course, like I said, speed limit right now in New Mexico 75, so we can actually make some speed. And right up until we hit California, then it drops to 55. Then you're playing a game of hide and go seek with the CHP, who haven't been that bad lately since when I've been going in and out of California. So
I don't know what's causing the mic to jump, because I'm not moving.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. I mean, right now you're okay.
your mic is on my end. I don't know about anyone else's, but on my end, your mic is cutting in and out like dramatically, and just on Discord.
Okay, so okay. Well, on Discord I can live with. Yeah, Discord I can live with. If it's actually on the stream, that's another thing. Yeah, I mean, as far as
It sort of is, because it's going through the sound studio to the stream.
well, no, because I could actually mute. If I muted my mic on the video right now, you would still hear me in Sound Studio. If I muted myself in Sound Studio, they would still hear me on the stream. So it's two separate things.
Okay. Yeah. On my end, it's something. It's not. I closed out YouTube and streamed from my phone, and then I closed out things that could be playing video, so it wouldn't interfere with the microphone.
Right.
And now, so the Chromecast is playing from my phone, and not from the tablet. So the stream on the TV isn't affected by the tablet. So for some reason, there's something in Discord that's making your mic jump.
It also might be
Making your mic skip.
it's also, well, it's also probably, honestly, if I had to blame anything in there, if it's my mic or the Discord, or I would have to say logically, we can honestly look at it logically and say, well, if it's my mic, then it would be affecting these other two areas. So we can give a pass to the mic.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It normally
Discord.
Right. It normally doesn't go like that when I'm talking to somebody over Discord itself, from when it's two computers or laptop and a desktop, which is still two computers. When it's over computer, it doesn't do that, but that's also the differences. The app on the thing you're downloading onto a computer is not the app; it's the full program. So the full program, then that will tell me the full program works, and there's something in the app that just isn't being run correctly. So if I had to point the finger, I would probably point it at the Discord app.
That's just today.
Yeah, and the one thing I learned about apps as I drive all over the road, the one thing I learned about apps a while back is it's going to be hit and miss. Today you can run the app and your transmission sounds like shit. Tomorrow you can do it and it's going to sound perfect. And there's no rhyme or reason. It's just how your phone, what's running in the background on your phone, and I mean more than just like other third-party apps and whatnot. I mean, are you running, your everything from your dialer app to your any browsers that might be running in the background, any other apps that run in the background while you do other things, and how they're all choosing to interact with one another that day. So, apps on a phone or other device, they're a very touchy thing. As we pass through Gallup, New Mexico, one of the very first spots that I unlocked in New Mexico.
What made you decide to do trucker today?
Well, I was going to do GTA today, but then I'm thinking, you know what? I want to bring ATS into the lineup, but I can't think of what day I want to commit to trucker. So, that too, I went logically. I already have Mondays through Fridays are LSPDFR, either the LivePD or the pre-recorded episode. So, I want to stream.
You were going to either do what? LSPDFR something, and then you decided to truck it. The microphone skipped over what you said.
Well,
I LSPDFR something that you trucked.
Well, I was either gonna stream GTA or Trucker, and I said I wanna bring Trucker into the series, and since everyone's already getting LSPDFR and LivePD during the week, I want to stream, so let's bring the weekends as a Trucker day. So
it skipped again. So you said something. It skipped.
It seems like every time, because like for instance, I heard you do something almost sounded like a straw in a cup. Okay, I can bypass this one. Do you know that's the first time Arizona has ever let me bypass a way station? But yeah,
no way. Pardon the chicken.
Yeah, but it seems like anytime you're moving yourself less than a millimeter, the Discord app is going on the fritz. So, at least today. Tomorrow it'll be back to normal. But yeah, so I wanted to bring the Trucker series to the long and short of it, the Trucker Series is going to be the weekend gig. So we are now down to 800 miles, which of course, if anyone wants to try to dare do the math, I think that might be a cop in front of me, actually. Yes, it is.
Excuse me.
Who's doing 73? Really?
Have you ever thought about what taking up some of what Fabiano does? Do the, like, he does the X-Plane.
I've thought about
I know.
I've thought about it, but you see, on that same breath, you said the exact reason I wouldn't want to do that, or if I did, bring it into my own way. It's because I don't want to do something just because, you know, okay, I got into LSPDFR because I saw Ace Pilot, actually. And then as I was searching through videos, I found Jeff's channel, and I actually gave credit to Jeff in the book, in my book, CHP Chronicles, that I know, shameless plug, but still. But I gave him
Shameless plug. Shameless for you, Jeff, or Jeff for you?
both. But I actually gave him a quick little plug saying that when I was watching his videos prior to me getting into it, you know, I felt like I was doing my ride-along, so to speak. You know, like I was a cadet doing the ride-along, watching his videos. So,
yeah, Jeff Fabiano does a good job on YouTube. He's one of the, other than you, obviously. Josh's my favorite guy, so he does a very good job on all of his videos. And I heard that his fiance helps him out too.
yes. I can't. My God. Nicole, thank you. Holy shit! Sorry about that, Jeff. Couldn't remember her name.
Yes, we're both sorry, Jeff. Sorry.
But
Actually,
yeah.
Actually, hold on. What do I have to be sorry about? I'm the one who remembered it.
Yes. But you see, since you're
welcome, Jeff.
since you're the executive producer here, it's your job to feel sorry to take the time. Yeah, exactly. Remember, I'm the star here.
Yeah. Back up, everyone. His ego's getting big.
Yes. I'm just happy as shit right now. My vehicle's able to carry a full load, probably a good 100,000 pounds, and I'm actually able to keep up with traffic for once. So I am very happy. Plus, all my guys in Phoenix and Vegas are actually making a shitload of money for me. We were actually able to pay off one of our loans yesterday, so. But yeah, yeah, I wanted to. It's not enough just to, like I said, I gave him credit that, yeah, there's like I was doing my ride along with him, and I also gave credit, of course, Ace Pilot, since he was actually the very first YouTuber that I saw doing it. Actually, the episode he was doing at the time was one of his New York State patrols. Don't know if you know, but he actually lives in the boroughs. He's can't remember which one now off the top of my head, but anyway, he was doing New York State Patrol, and he was using the really good NYPD car, not the NYPD, New York State trooper cars there. The one I've used them in my episodes before, and that was the very first one I saw. And
so you're saying Ace Pilot lives in New York City?
yes, I just don't remember which one.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just don't remember which one of the boroughs he's in. But yeah, he was the very first one. Then I found Jeff, and then of course once you find Jeff, you can't help but find bugs and polecats. So,
So in to change the subject slightly, in Trucker, do you like? First of all, licensing must not be a problem because they show Walmart and Target on the side of trucks. So licensing must not be an issue.
well,
And also,
again, let me just back you up real quick. Licensing technically, theoretically, would be a problem, only because, for instance, how you just said they show Walmart. That is not actually in the game. That is actually a mod that I have downloaded and installed that actually makes those textures on the truck. So those didn't come default from the American Trucker producers.
yeah, well, someone had to make those mods and therefore license them in order to make them.
You want to be sure on that? Because no, technically they wouldn't have to.
You could make a mod that says Walmart on the side of it.
Well,
you have no connection to Walmart.
No. Let's put it this way. I couldn't because I have no idea on how to build and put that particular texture in the game. But that's why, like you see up top there on that billboard, it said AutoZone. AutoZone is not in the game by default. That is a mod that is produced also. Now, on that same breath, if you look at the bottom of my screen, when I'm at the loading screen, they are not. It actually says unauthorized mods in game. Oops! Almost took out that vehicle. Thank God the speed limit's 75. But yeah, it actually says unauthorized mods in game, which would be both the trailer texture pack and the texture pack and the other one there. I don't remember what it actually is called. I have a couple other texture packs I did not put in yet. Holy shit. Talk about coming out of nowhere in the middle of the night. But yeah, basically, much like in the case of LAPD. Wow. Try this again. Take two. Well, it's not live. I'd be horrified at the fact that I wouldn't be able to edit this. Anyway, with GTA and LSPDFR, when I had the texture mod in there to change the landmarks of Del Piero Pier, for instance, to Santa Monica, and the Vinewood sign to Hollywood, and the Vinewood Boulevard sign that says now entering Vinewood Boulevard, that changes to Beverly Hills, or I think that's Rockford Hills. The Rockford Hills sign changes to Beverly Hills, and so on. Those are produced by, obviously, Rockstar or TTI or GTA. Those are produced by individual people who just happen to have access to the right equipment in order to modify the game. That's all.
Okay, I have to sign off and head to work.
Okay, don't do anything I wouldn't. Okay, so one of those rare opportunities with show staff, as we have, I don't even know, we have a sunrise behind me, which I shouldn't have even had to have looked. I knew it was going to be a sunrise, and I think I'm old enough to know the sunrise is in the east, but you know. So we are going 89 miles per hour. This is insane. Right up the ass of a cop, I think. Nope, that's just a Crown Vic. As it looks like we are going down along the 40 into Cali. Gonna try to get up to. I think we'll hold good at 78 because I think that's gonna. I don't think they're going that fast in front of me. They were. Well, he's not going 78 anymore. Napa sign. Yeah, so I gotta play with the settings a little. Ow! Wow, that was my neck, back of my neck that just cracked like that. Why are we doing 70? Come on, come on. Okay, so we'll probably have to stop at a way station in California, though, because we were able to jump right through the first way station as we crossed the Arizona line. So we'll probably have to stop at one just as we cross the line. We're just east of Kingman, Arizona now. Oh, fuck me. That was all my fault. All on me. I looked to my left, and I did that around a corner, and I shouldn't have. At least there was only a glancing blow. Actually, we'll go back over. We won't be that guy that rides in the middle of the lane. Okay, so we are coming into logistics area. Holy shit. Another $4,000 haul from Maja. Oh god, now that takes me back to my days of 84 Lumber. There's a shameless plug. Oh. California welcomes me with a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. God bless them. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and fuel up here. We have a half a tank, but we still got about 500 miles to go, so... This one is like just a little rest area service station, so we should have no problem pulling in and pulling out. You know what the funny thing is? I think they were going to tell me to go to that rest station, that rest station, way station. But I kind of beat them at the punch there, and by pulling in like I did. I know. Joke's probably on me. Joke's probably on me. They're probably going to say I avoided it and hit me up with some huge ass fine for something or whatever. And yeah, hit me up with some huge bloody fine. You know. Okay. Okay, so we got that all set. No, actually, I just thought of what they're going to do to me. I'm going to go out this way, and they're going to tell me to turn it around. I was actually, when I was doing my upgrades, though, I was actually thinking of changing my wheel. But I did change it compared to what it was last time, and I kept the controls on the center wheel. Yeah, I kept the controls on the center wheel just because I like the idea of having them right there. So. I mean, they had a lot of different ones to choose from, but, you know. Somehow I figure with how often I'm speeding past a highway patrol or whatever, having them come up and look real quick and look like I have two pistols in my wheel, I figured I could avoid. Yeah, I gotta work on some of the textures still. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's the resolution that's screwing it up, because when I was, I remember the last thing I saw when I went to adjust them last night was that it was gonna override my resolution, and as soon as it did, it knocked the game right out. So just gotta remember to adjust that first before I do anything, you know? Okay. Now we're up to speeding territory. 76 and a 55. That's grounds for death in California, isn't it? Oh, I'm going up a hill. I'm wondering, why am I losing speed? Why am I losing speed? Apparently, I like that right rumble strip. Okay, so we're about 400 miles to go to Santa Rosa or Santa Barbara or Santa Clemente, Roberto Clemente. I don't know. We're going to somewhere with the name Clemente in it, and I knew it. God bless him. One of the things I do like is when you go to these way stations, I love how I weigh something different in every weigh station on the same load. It's like, there isn't corruption there, is there? $69, $416. Okay, so we will go ahead and get back out on, I almost said on patrol. Can you believe that? Let's get on patrol. Yeah, let me shoot some speed radar. Hold on. Oh, hell. CHP. Not speeding yet. Emphasis on the yet. It's really bad when you're going so fast you wind up passing the CHP. They don't like that. Okay, so I did not see where that CHP went, though. I know he's going to be in the area. Got ourselves... Oh, fuck me! Son of a fucking cunt. Well, looks like I get the chance to pace the CHP until he gets off the highway. Unless I just want to take my lumps on it. The CHP make enough goddamn money on me. We'll set it at 62 until at least he gets off. Or maybe we'll just pass him at like 59 if we can. Okay, he might not bother us at 60, so. Yeah, I know. What am I basing this on? Oh. What was he doing? Watching me and waiting? Well, since he already gave me my ticket, fuck him. What? Crashed with a vehicle? What? An invisible one? Oh. And it begins. Okay, we're on the 5 now, so we're in the home stretch of this son of a bitch. Barstow. Know it well. Both in IRL and ATS. We're going to start take this thing up to 77, 78, and don't want to do anything too crazy. I mean, okay, it's fast, but I don't want to be so fast that 80 in this thing around turns is not a good thing. And then none of these other trucks, for whatever the reason, can do 80 miles per hour. So they must be legitimate work trucks. And they're oh fuck. You know, I gotta start looking at the GPS as much as I'm looking at the chat. It's not a good thing, you know? Funny thing is, on all that, I don't think I went lower than 65. Either that or... oh, blow me. Speeding. You know, doesn't Cali have real crime? Gotta see Line Hill, of course it is. Okay, County Route 58. So yeah, so no planes this holiday coming up, and why I said it that way, I will refer people to the beginning of the chat. So yeah, so no plans coming up. Don't have to travel or be prepared to travel or come home from travel on this year like I have in prior years. So I'm going to get the chance to keep my happy ass at home. At least in the short term. You know, really sad the fact that I'm passing a cement truck and I'm carrying something that is a lot heavier than he is. Come on, you. Move. So, picking up our speed again. Just gotta get this crossover vehicle out from in front of me. Really? You're gonna be that guy, right? I wasn't concerned about damaging my vehicle or the cargo. I'd be running his ass into a bridge embankment right now. That, and if I could catch him going up this hill. Corner of my eye, I just saw I ran over something. I was just kind of hoping it was not a person. Turned out to be a tumbleweed. There we go. We'll see if I can hold 67 for at least a little bit here. let's see. Since I've crossed California border, they've hit me with probably close to almost $4,000 in fines, which, you know, means California's off its game. Nice thing is, at least the ETA is always based on the speed limit, so that's why I'm just so glad the truck is finally strong enough to move on its own, get out of its own way. Been a long road. And speaking of long roads, don't you love the segue? Anyway, want to thank everyone for an incredible last year too. I mean, that's why I really like this series. Is not only is it something that I fell in love with a version of this game, 18-wheeler, back when I used to go to the bar a lot. You know, drinking, big trucks. You know, it's all good. But anyway. And then started playing the game, did a few episodes, went away from it, went to GTA, and I stayed there for most. I built pretty much the CHP Officer brand on just that, and then when my hard drive crashed, or I thought it crashed, and I came back across this episode, I realized I missed it. So yeah, I realized how much I missed this, and I think what sets this apart from the GTA 5 with the LSPDFR cops in the Matrix is the fact that I can actually chat with you guys better, more so than, you know, if I'm chasing down a perp 120 down the freeway, code 3, you know, I can't really look over and see what you guys are saying, what's going on, and I mean, that's the difference, and that's what, you know, and also, I mean, if you really think about it too, and you don't even have to think that hard on it, you can see where this is going to be, it's an easier, it's like a laid back, nothing but laid back episode for me too, because I don't have to worry about, you know, what 10 codes I'm using. I don't have to worry about what the, you know, about any 10 codes or vehicle codes, or worry about, you know, getting out of the vehicle and some suspect opening fire on me, you know, so. So yeah, it definitely is laid back for myself too. And it's a little bit more of a relaxing of an episode. Nope. Apparently, they are not going to have me get on the highway ever again. Go ahead and speed up here, and got about 200 miles to go. Our ETA is at 3:52 Pacific Daylight Time. $55 seems like such a low speed. They got me paranoid. I was only doing 52 when I let my foot off the pedal. We'll throw her up to like 60. See if we can get through the rest of the episode with no speeding tickets. Just like real life, I put the car. I finally get the truck on Finally get the truck up to speed, get it on cruise control, and I gotta take it off cruise control. You know? Just like real goddamn life. Yeah, I was hoping I was going to avoid him, but I thought I was cutting it a little too short because I wasn't planning on him being at the corner. He got there as I was mid-turn, so that sucked. My God, they put me back on the highway? What's the special occasion? Okay, we'll go right there. So for all my Canadian and European viewership, I'm now doing 100 kilometers an hour. .62 is that one speed that is the very first speed I ever learned the translation from mph to kilometers. And to this day, it's probably about the only translation I know. However, on that side note, I do find it to be amazing. I can bypass. Cool. Doing 62. We're not doing terribly fast. I do want to see if we can't get through the rest of California without being stopped. Oh, Piotr. Oh, not to be outdone, comes in with $4,500. Apparently New Jersey, there it is. I don't even know why the fuck I said New Jersey. I have no idea. Wow. Apparently California doing a lot with diggers here today. Go ahead and slide over. Like I said, I don't like being that guy who's riding in the shoulder. I'm just going to shut up right now because apparently I had a stroke at some point last night and nobody's told the other side of my body because, the other side of my mind because I can't talk. Every time I do, it's just something undesirable is coming out. Okay, coming through Huron, California. Got about 128 miles to go. Santa Cruz, that's where I'm going. Why'd you guys tell me I was going to Santa Barbara? We'll get on the right there. Assuming they're going to have us get off on the right side. But, you know, there's never an assumption there. New Jersey and, now I do mean New Jersey. New Jersey and California, the only two states I've ever seen where speeding up into a truck's blind spot, not how you want to do things in life. That guy just has to be lucky right now that my brakes are as good as they were and my mirrors. I have enough sufficient mirrors that I was able to see his ass. Get her back up to... I think we'll just, yeah, we'll go with like 62, 63. Well, we'll go 60. You almost thought I saw him in my mirrors, didn't you? Oh yeah, that's right, I did. Okay, 80 miles to go. All the music you're hearing here right now, available at Non-Copyrighted Songs is who puts it out on YouTube. You can go ahead and find their YouTube channel under Non-Copyrighted Songs. And they have a lot of different songs you can use, obviously royalty-free, no copyright worries. So for instance, what I've done is I'll take a selection of the songs from there and I'll put them in the self-radio station, for instance, on GTA. That way, and then I set it up so that that has a better chance of being all in-game music being played by the AI is going to be from that group, that self-radio group, so that I don't have to worry about getting a copyright letter. Good, as long as no one comes to right there. Okay, we're good. Okay, so got 40 miles left and got my speed set to 62. Let's see if we can, I don't know how the hell he did not ticket me for 62. Well, it is only 7 over, so again. Oh boy. Okay, that sign is safe. Okay, so we are on the 101. The 101, for anyone not familiar with California, is, or at least in real life, is synonymous with bad traffic and backups and tie-ups. I can remember doing technical support or with or at least technical solutions with a guy who was on the 101 in California. And he told me he was driving, and while we were talking, because we were trying to kill some time. And when he said he was driving, I said, and I knew he was in California, I'm like, are you sure you should be talking and driving? He said, oh, I'm not driving right now. Oh? No, I'm stuck in traffic on the 101. No, he didn't say stuck in traffic. He said, I'm on the 101. I'm like, oh. And looked at the clock, and it's rush hour, so you got a lot of time to kill. It took a total of 40 minutes to help him with whatever he needed with, and we were done. And he still wasn't anywhere close to being able to move. Okay, we're only literally up the road here from it. We just discovered Santa Cruz, as you saw them on the on-screen note. Looks like they want it right here to the right. Okay, well, let's have you get out since you are our passenger. Okay, let me go ahead and get out of the truck here, and let's lower them legs. Okay, 1,266 miles, 239 gallons of gas, total cash $70,251 with 33, 37 points going to our levels. We're almost ready to level up to the next tier. About another 600 points, give or take. Best news is that kicks us up to $1.25 for our banked money. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. I'm thinking, let's go ahead and get this one loan paid off here. Okay, so we can freeze up $180,000 worth of credit, which theoretically right there, that could give us enough money to actually finance a new spot, plus get a truck or two for it. So my goal is to become debt free in all this. So next is to repay that, which will probably be around $200,000. Let's go ahead and get out of there. Go over to our company manager, and let's take a look at our drivers real quick, because we had a couple drivers actually level up with us today. Looks like as a company, last 7 days we've made just shy of $500,000 with an average daily of almost $70,000 a day. We have 2 garages, the Phoenix and the Vegas locations coming soon. I do want a location in Cali and then New Mexico. So let's go ahead. So we got myself in there out of the Vegas garage, 5.8, making about 50 grand a day. And that's shocking that he's my next highest. I would have thought Anna and Maja would be the most. So, but Maja definitely one of my bigger earners out of Phoenix besides myself. Vegas besides myself. And Anna does do a lot though. I know we had a couple of these at level up. Okay, so yeah, so with these guys it levels them up automatically. So she's got long distance is what I have stuff going for. That way she can get some of the bigger, better contracts. Last thing I'll have him work on is the placarding. So, okay, so we'll go ahead. I wonder, does it? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get a save here, and okay, we're set to go. So I want to thank everyone for joining in with us here today. I was finally able to get a stream going, so thank you for taking part in it. Thank you for spending a little time with us here today on your holiday weekend. Cellular Goat 854, again, thank you for being part of the CHP Officer 20 family, and thank you for hosting us here today on your channel for Mixer. Thank you for that. Dan, if you're watching the last part of this episode, I will go ahead and figure out what's going on with you and YouTube. Thank you to everyone else behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Off the top of my head, Zach, thank you for all your assistance to the brand. And once again, congratulations on your most recent promotion to Code 1. Okay, so thank you for joining in. I will be with you. I don't know if I'll be with you tomorrow or not. Chances are pretty decent. I might, but don't know yet. If nothing else, I will definitely see you Monday for the return of LSPDFR LivePD, in which, to the disdain of Rockstar, we will still be on version 1290. Also be on the watch for episode 120 that's going to be coming your way this Thursday. It will be released early, as always, on Daily Motion and in our Discord server. Okay, once again, chpofficer20.info is the website to head over to check out, and you can join our Discord server. Other than that, you can join us on chpofficer20.info, chpofficer20 on Facebook, and ACS77043 on Twitter. Okay, that's all I got for you. Thank you for joining in. Had a lot of fun doing this. I can't wait till I see you again. But until then, I will see you all in the next episode.
My own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for rest. I've been flying from town to town.